From the Center for Music Learning, I'm Dr. Micah Killian, here with some thoughts on practice. Do you often find yourself either really bored or really frustrated when you practice? If so, you're likely not practicing in the most effective way you can. Because here's the thing, optimal practice requires effort, meaning that you really shouldn't be that bored. And it should also be rewarding, meaning that you shouldn't really be prohibitively frustrated that often. See, learning isn't a passive process. Skills change and behaviors refine over time because we're physically restructuring the synaptic activity in the brain. New neural pathways are created that allow a learner to think and do things that used to be impossible for them to think and do. And by effort, I don't just mean the metabolic effort, like strengthy type things, although, as I've said before, task-specific strength is an important outcome of effortful practice. What I really mean is that allocating your attention at a difficult but doable task should take effort. In an optimal learning environment, you're thinking hard. And if you're bored, you're likely not engaging in a task that's challenging enough to bring about the sort of lasting change that really is the point of practice. But practice should be rewarding too. You should have lots of opportunities in your practice to be able to notice and feel good about the tangible progress that you make, especially younger students. Setting observable goals, like, say, play a passage exactly as you intend to 5 times in a row, and then meeting those goals is one of the most direct ways to cue the reward circuitry in the brain, making it more likely that you'll continue to put in that sort of effort in the future. One feature of the journey to expertise is the ability for a learner to engage in longer and longer periods of effortful practice in the absence of an obvious reward. And this ability, which overlaps with constructs like intrinsic motivation and flow, is an important building block in optimizing your long-term learning by developing a consistent relationship with practice that is both effortful and rewarding. So, in your next practice session, if you find yourself bored, your mind's wandering a little more than you're comfortable with, try throttling up the challenge of the task and engage in more effortful practice. And if you find yourself too frustrated, try throttling back the challenge of the task, set an observable and doable goal, and then meet that goal. Find that sweet spot for optimal effort, and your learning will improve.